Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Naomi Banks, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Naomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Or have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step of the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune into the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is Wednesday, November 29, 2023. And hello, my beautiful souls, and welcome back to our Haven and Healing Growth, the Season of Self-Love podcast. And I am your host, Naomi Banks. Each episode, we have embarked on a journey of self-discovery. And today is no different. We've explored various facets of self-love in our previous episode, and each one of our stepping stones to a more fulfilled self. Today we dive into a gentle yet powerful aspect of self-love, and that's kindness. So let's unwrap together the gift of kindness and how it nurtures our journey to a loving ourselves more deeply. As usually, I'm going to break them down in different segments. I'm going to open up on what kindness is for me in my self-love journey, as well as understanding what kindness is and the relationship between kindness and self-love. And then I'm going to share some practical tips on how to cultivate kindness into your self-love journey. And that is how we're going to close it out, all right? So this is what we're going to do. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And then we're going to come back to this topic of kindness and how it truly holds a space and how it relates with our self-love journey. All right, it's your girl, you got it, Naomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. We'll be right back. Hey, it's your girl, you got it, Naomi Banks, and make sure you tune in every Thursday night to Ask Naomi Bridging the Gap podcast, where we talk about everything from love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more. We're bridging the gap between them all, and we even talk about spiritual uplifting. You need to stop by Neon.com, Mike, as well as the BTG crew. We have some amazing guests that come through. You never know. Just make sure you tune in Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to AskNaomi.com and tell them Naomi sent you. Hey there, my sexy people. Are you ready for an exciting new series on Ask Naomi Bridging the Gap podcast? Well, introducing Ask Naomi Mondays, Ask Naomi Letters, where I read heartfelt letters filled with love, sex, and relationship advice every Monday. If you're facing a relationship dilemma, longing for guidance, and simply curious about others' experience, this is for you. Just shoot us an email at asknaomi@gmail.com to be a part of the conversation. Join us as we bridge the gap between curiosity and clarity, uncertainty and confidence. But get ready to explore the beautiful complexities of love and relationships. So listen to Ask Naomi Mondays, Ask Naomi Letters, and let's dive into these thought-provoking letters together. Don't miss a single episode.
I often find myself feeling stuck in my life and like I'm not reaching my full potential. But with Elevate Me, self-discovery, I've been able to tap into my inner self and discover what I truly want out of life. Elevate Me, self-discovery is an incredible program that combines video learning, self-help, and amazing audio to guide you through a journey of self-discovery. From feeling freedom and guided meditation to self-love and empowerment, this program is perfect for anyone looking to unlock their full potential. Don't let life pass you by.
Hey, well, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Naomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today our topic, we're talking about kindness. And I want to just open up with a few thoughts of what I think about kindness and how it has helped to transform me in my self-love journey. I want to start out by sharing a very personal story. It's a moment where kindness, particularly self-kindness, became a turning point in my own self-love journey. It's just these small acts of kindness towards ourselves that we begin to see our true worth. And kindness isn't just an action, it's a mindset that transforms how we see ourselves in the world around us. So for me, and I've spoke of this before, but when I truly understood what showing self-kindness to myself was probably a few years ago. And it started off with me embracing and understanding my true age. And I know you're like, Naomi, what do you mean about your true age? My true age. And I've said this story numerous of times, is that being in the entertainment business, period, that I had to present myself as being younger. And I've always presented myself as being at least 10 years younger than what my true age is. So in that process, it made me very insecure and not wanting to age, but not understanding that there's a blessing to be able to be of a certain age, to be able to live a lifetime. You understand what I'm saying? And so it was a few years ago before I turned 50. I think I was like 46 or 47. No, 47, 48. I believe it was 47, 48. It's to where I truly started embracing my age, but also my body. Because remember, majority of my adult life I spent in front of the camera, whether it's been for the adult film industry, whether it been in the mainstream, whether it been walking on, in runways. I've been in front of a camera. So I've been a representation of what beauty standard looked like. And beauty standard was always thin in a perfect, type of way. Now, me having 3 children and me gaining weight in certain places of your body that is normal. They're normal. But for me, I wasn't aware on how blessed that I was to have these curves, to have these beauty marks on my body that showed me how magical my body can be, or how magical my body has been. So when I start to realize that, that's when I start to be more kind with myself, to be able to appreciate myself more. And it goes on even to now. Even a few days ago, I believe I spoke about doing a parasite cleanse. And this is a sense of me being more kind to my body, to be more aware on what I'm putting into my body, as well as what's coming out of my body. Before, I didn't know any of these things, nothing at all. My goal when I was younger was, okay, how can I put on weight so I can get curves? As I got older and my weight was there, so okay, how can I take off these pounds and to get those curves? And it was like I was never satisfied on who or what I was, or how I am, or who I am. But then when I truly realized, that's when I started to be more kind with myself, more kind with just looking in the mirror, and be more compassionate and have more empathy and love and embrace myself for who and what I am, in whatever shape, form, or age that I am. I came to appreciate that I am blessed to be 51 years old. And I'm blessed to look the way that I look. I don't look stressed. I don't look stressed at all. But for me, just realizing that and understanding and of who I am, that's when I started truly being kind to myself and understanding that through this whole journey that I am learning more on who I am and not what someone else taught me to be or taught me who to be. So let's talk about understanding kindness. And what exactly is kindness? It's more than just being nice. It's empathy, compassion, and love in action. Kindness comes in many forms. It's a gentle word to ourselves on a tough day, a smile to a stranger, or understanding someone else's struggles. The beauty of kindness is that it benefits the giver as much as it does the receiver, while creating a ripple effect of positivity. And then we got to talk about what the relationship between kindness and self-love. Kindness is a cornerstone of building a healthy relationship with ourselves. And it's a tough act of kindness that we nurture self-esteem and acceptance. And when we're kind to ourselves, we can acknowledge our worth and open up that door of true well-being. So when I was able to truly embrace and understand that just me living at the age of 50, 51, that is a blessing. And for me to be healthy and understand that through my journey of healing, knowing that I need to be more compassionate to myself, that I need to have more empathy for myself. So what I want to do right now, like I said, I'm not going to keep you too long today. I'm not. But I just want to give you some practical strategies to cultivating kindness in your self-love journey. I want to talk about the concrete ways to practice kindness in our daily lives. And it can be simple, from starting the day with positive affirmations to taking a moment to appreciate your strength and forgiving yourself with the things that don't go as planned. I'll share with you some things that I use. And then there's some other things that I've, that while doing it in my research that I found. One is practice self-compassion. Treat yourself to the same kindness and understanding that you will do to other people, a close friend, a family member. So when you make a mistake or face a setback, remind yourself that it is a part of being a human and respond with self-compassion rather than self-criticism. We can get stuck in that. If we do something, when I tell you, I used to do this a lot with that self-criticism, especially when I did something wrong. But also what I learned too is that was a sign of embarrassment too for me. That I had to do the self-criticism for myself first before anybody else do it. Practice positive self-talk. Affirmations every day. Listen, pay attention to your inner dialogue and refrain from negative thoughts with positive, affirming statements. Replace self-judgment with encouraging and uplifting words to foster the kinder relationship with yourself. Set boundaries. Learn to say no when necessary and prioritize your own well-being. Setting healthy boundaries allow you to protect your energy, time, and emotions, and showing kindness to yourself by respecting your own needs and limitations. I was tested yesterday and today with that, with that setting boundaries. And I had to just keep reminding me, remember that message, remember, set boundaries. It's okay to say no, because you have to put your wellness first. Because when working with that person, you know what that is. That's not aligned with you. That comes with something else. Practice self-care. Develop a routine of engaging in activities that bring you joy and nourish your mind, body, and soul. That can include activities like taking a bubble bath, reading a book, going for a walk in nature, practicing yoga, interested in your favorite music. Whatever that routine that you want to do for your self-care, what makes you happy, then you do that. Celebrate your accomplishment. Recognize and celebrate even the small victories and milestones in your life. Take time to acknowledge your achievements, whether they are big or small, as a way of honoring your growth and progress. Practice gratitude. Cultivate a daily gratitude practice by focusing on the things you appreciate about yourself in your life. This helps shift your perspective towards a positive and nurtures a kinder attitude towards yourself. Surround yourself by supportive people. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and support you. Seek out relationships and connections that encourage kindness, empathy, and acceptance of you. That not when you say something about something that you're doing good and what you want to do, and they tell you, well, you think you got enough time? Well, you think you should do that? Oh, well, maybe this should be done this way. And let go of perfectionism. Yes, I said that, perfectionism. Embrace your imperfections. Embrace them. Release the need to be perfect, but instead focus on the progress and growth. Embrace self-acceptance and remind yourself that you are enough just as you are. And also engage in random acts of kindness. Extend the kindness to others as a way of cultivating kindness within yourself. I know when I do something for someone else, it makes me feel so good. That's a part that fuels my soul. It feeds my soul. And practice mindfulness. Be present in the moment and cultivate self-awareness. Note your thoughts and emotions without judgment. Allow yourself to observe and accept them with kindness and curiosity. And remember, cultivating kindness towards yourself is an ongoing journey. So I want you to be patient and gentle with yourself as you incorporate these strategies into your life. So as I said, I wasn't going to keep you too long today because this is just as simple. We're talking about kindness. And it's like, really, how hard can you be to show kindness to yourself? And if you feel like it, it's hard, go back and replay this all over again. Truly. So as I wrap up today's episode, I just want to reflect on the key points we discussed, with the strategies and all of that. Kindness is not just an act, it's a way of living that enriches our journey to self-love. I encourage each of you to embrace kindness, not just towards others, but towards yourself as well. So I thank you for joining us on this journey of kindness in the Season of Self-Love podcast and sharing this space with me. I want you to stay tuned for our next episode, and we will continue to explore the beautiful layers of self-love. So until then, remember to be kind to yourself, and for it is kindness that we find the true essence of love. Have a good one. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Season of Self-Love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Sending light, love, and prayers.